Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Renee here and welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. This reading is for the week of October 21st, 2023. So it's roughly going to cover the 21st to about the 29th of October. All you need to do is choose one of these three cards. Which card are you drawn to? Is it card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? Once you have chosen your card, you can look below at the timestamps, click on the time, and fast forward to your reading. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great week. Hello, Group 1. How are you? So let's see what your first card is for this week, the week of October 21st, 2023. Your first card reads, I invoke laughter. Okay. We are going to draw a card from my deck, Color Goddess Casting cards, which they are 40% off right now in my Etsy shop. Check it out if you're interested. I invoke laughter as well as, let's take this top card for you, Group 1, and we have the White Goddess with a message of angels, purity, and radiance. And I am going to set that down for a second. And we're going to look in the booklet really quickly. And here we are with white. The affiliated crystal is diamond. The affiliated flower is gardenia. The keywords are angels, purity, and radiance. Specific meanings of this card are your guardian angels are protecting you. Look deeply and see the light in others. Your light attracts others to you. So I would add that your light and laughter is attracting others to you this week, Group 1. So use your powers wisely and use them for positivity, to bring people together, for fun, for laughter. Maybe this weekend you're hosting or going to a Halloween party if you celebrate Halloween. But your energy is very bright, white, and attractive this week, Group 1. So let's get into the tarot, and I'm using the Jack-o'-lantern tarot because it is spooky season. So first out for you, we have Queen of Coins, 9 of Cups, Judgment, 7 of Swords, and we have the 5 of Wands. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. So this could be representing you or an aspect of yourself this week. The Queen of Coins is very nurturing, motherly. She's very earthy. She takes care of the earth. She can also be someone who takes care of her physical body. She focuses on being physically fit. Or it might just be representing you if you are an earth sign, a sun sign that is Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Could also mean you are holding the money this week. But let's see what we get in addition to that. So we have her with the Ace of Swords, and we also have the Hermit. So what I'm getting with this is that you're probably making a very big decision this week, Group 1. Something you've mulled over. You've mulled it over for a while. Coins are earthy. They can be a little bit slow and deliberate. And I feel like this choice you're making, it's taken you a while to choose this, but you are not doubting this decision. You are knowing at this point, finally making this choice, that it is the right choice for you and or for your loved ones, okay? And the choice might involve higher learning. That's a possibility. Going back to school, mastering something that's mental would kind of apply to the Ace of Swords and the Hermit as well. So I love that for you. Very, very good. 9 of Cups, following that is kind of telling you that whatever your goals and wishes are in this area, or that have to do with this choice that you've made, they will come true. This is someone granting your wish, so to speak. It can be a representation of that, of like the genie in the bottle granting your wish. And I feel like you've made the choice, and now you're going to work towards the goal, and you're going to work towards manifesting it, and you will manifest it. Whatever it might be, it's going to be different for all of you. So we've got Judgment here. We've got the Two of Coins. We've got the Seven of Swords, which are two people. Ironically enough, they're running in like different directions, but it looks like they're going to run into each other, but they're not even noticing. So when I do readings, obviously, I look at the illustrations of the cards, and reading intuitively. They're going to run into each other, and they're not even realizing that it could be catastrophic. So kind of what I'm getting here is you might have two people around you who are going to butt heads over something. There's going to be some kind of a conflict possibly where they come to you to maybe come up with a solution, or maybe you feel like you're the mediator, you're the peacekeeper, you're always in the middle. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So just be aware of this possibly happening mid to late week. Let's draw one more on that. And we've got the 9. There's stability coming after like the battle, the long battle. They're exhausted from butting heads, but there is finally a sense of calmness and a sense of stability with these two people that are butting heads. For example, if you're a parent, maybe these are two of your children, or they could be your two parents. They might be two friends of yours or two siblings. It could also be you and someone else where you're butting heads. And if that's the case, then you've got to be the bigger person. You've got to take that high road and kind of merge into a path that's going to lead to peace. And it might be seceding a little bit. It might feel like you're backing down, but it's just a little bit. It's just enough to kind of calm everything down for now, is kind of what I'm getting about that. Because we have 5 of Wands here, which is marking yet another kind of a conflict, or maybe this conflict kind of being reignited, right? And then on top of that, we have the Queen of Cups. So in this case, it's kind of saying, deal with this conflict with your heart. So whatever it is, trust your intuition, that cup energy, that water energy, which is emotions and intuition. In this instance, with this conflict, or if this one's reignited here later this week, you really need to deal with it emotionally or from your heart. Okay. Also intuitively, what do you feel like you need to do at that point? You need to do it. Let's draw one more on that. And we've got 6 of Coins. So this is a card of assistance. It can be a card of philanthropy or giving back or charity, but it's a card of helping someone else, or possibly helping multiple people. So again, I feel like you're kind of in the middle of the situation, but your heart is what's going to help dissipate all the conflict happening around you this week, Group 1. Let's draw just 1 or 2 more tarot cards for you. What else do I need to tell you? It kind of makes sense that your light is so bright this week because you are going to be the beacon of truth. You're going to be the beacon of peace. And you're going to be the bringer of laughter and joy, right? With all the conflict around you, you're stepping in. Hey, let's drop it for now. Let's have a good time. Let's go to the party. Let's, whatever it might be. You're kind of intervening, and you're wanting to replace the conflict with light, love, and laughter. Okay? Page of Swords, clear communication, and the 10 of Cups. So clear communication, having everyone kind of speak their mind calmly without accusing other people, and you kind of being the judge or the mediator, the facilitator with this, is leading to the 10 of Cups moment, which is happy family, joyful family, peaceful family. So it's not an easy week for you, Group 1, but an important one. You've got an important role to play as the light, as the peacekeeper, the mediator, as the one who is bringing laughter and joy into areas of conflict and maybe even turmoil. And also, at the beginning of the week, you're making a decision. You're very sure of yourself, and just know that whatever you're deciding here will eventually lead to success or whatever it is you're wishing for or whatever it is you're wanting to manifest. So let's roll some dice to wrap up your reading. Whoops. We've got number 4 as being relevant. Okay, so it could be the 24th, could be you see repeating 4s at certain moments. We also have Libra. I'm not surprised at all. The balance. You are keeping the balance. And we also have Cancer. So there's that water energy. There's that empathy. So there's a sense of keeping balance with your heart, from a place of love rather than a place of being bossy. You know, you're keeping the peace, you're balancing relationships from a place of, you know, like Queen of Cups energy, the water energy, or the Cancer type of energy, the nurturing energy. Like, I'm doing this, I want you to drop it, I want us to have fun, I want us to all get along because I love you and I know you love each other, you know, whoever you're mediating with and all that stuff. So yeah, watch out for those 4s. They're going to maybe be significant, especially if they're repeating. If you see 444, it's probably just a message from your angels, because angels might be communicating this week that you are on the right path, or you're doing the right thing, or you're making the right choice. All right? All right, I hope you have a great week. Bye. Hello, group 2. So let's see what your first card is, your first message for this week. And for you, we have, I follow my inner guidance. So trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, trusting those gut instincts this week, following that inner guidance is going to be key. And also, let's draw a card from my deck, Color Dice Casting Cards. Let's see what else I have to tell you, group 2. This one, and we have Rose Goddess with a message of emotions, love, and unity. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the booklet and read a little bit more. So the affiliated crystal is, of course, the rose quartz. The affiliated flower are pink roses, and the affiliated chakra with this card is the heart chakra. The key words are emotions, love, and unity. Specific meanings of this card are: keep your focus on love. There is a new or renewal of romantic love coming in. Be gentle with your own and others' emotions. Okay, so it's all about love. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with others' emotions. In areas of love, trust your heart, trust your inner guidance. Someone might be coming back into your life, or someone new might be coming into your life as a romantic partner. All right, so although I will say this love card, the rose card, is not so much about romantic love, although it can be. It's more about that innocent, unconditional love that can happen between, you know, parent and child, two good friends, soul sisters, soul brothers, siblings, really good friends. So keep that in mind as well. But let's see what the tarot can tell us about your week, group 2. We have 6 of Swords, and I'm using the Jack-o'-lantern tarot because it's October. We have 10 of Cups. We have the 4 of Coins. We have the Lovers. And we have the 4 of Swords. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at that 6 of Swords. Got Temperance. And the 8 of Wands. Okay. So this is something you have to take action on early in your week. There might be a lot of movement or travel for you with your work. This could possibly mean that you're looking at new horizons, that you are looking for a new job on the side, maybe. It could also mean that you're working very hard to move towards calmer waters, and that would be where temperance comes in here, showing a balancing, a calming of the waters. Whereas maybe the past few weeks or months or years have been pretty tumultuous for you, then that would mean this is kind of moving you into a period of calmness that is much deserved, and it's been a long time coming, right? But it's only happening because you're taking action, you're moving towards it, or you're making an effort towards this calm period. Okay, does that make sense? Hopefully. It'll be different for all of you. But essentially, that's what it is. We have the 10 of Cups, which is the happy family, joy, love, a peaceful family type of card. Let's draw one on top of that and see what else we get. So we've got the Devil, which I don't feel is negative in this case, or the Hermit. I feel like this is kind of talking about having fun with friends and family, which is fine. The Devil can be earthly pleasures, laughing, drinking, dancing, partying. Maybe you have a costume party to go to. And then back to higher learning, or back to your cocoon, not really cocoon, but back to your safe space to kind of regenerate and refresh after being around a lot of people and having a lot of fun. Then you're taking kind of time out after that, which kind of makes sense. We all kind of do that, right? If you're, out and about with friends, or if you're at a party all night, the next day you kind of do want to be solo to kind of recover. That's kind of what this looks like. It looks like fun, and then there's a little bit of a recovery. And that might be any time during this week. It might be the weekend because of, Halloween coming up. We have the 4 of Coins, and then we have the 10. So what this is telling us is that something you've invested in is kind of starting to pay off this week. And it probably has to do with money, finances, or something in that area. For some of you, it's going to be health, though, or a physical goal, such as gaining muscle tone, gaining weight, getting in shape, doing more, riding a bike so many miles a day or a week or whatever it is. This is kind of showing you slowly but surely you're reaching that goal, and you can kind of feel it happening. You're seeing the results this week, group 2. We have the Lovers, so that could be a romantic love up there with that rose card. Let's take a look. We've got the Moon. We've got the 10, which could be from the past. Let's take a look. Okay. And there's movement with the Chariot. I'm going to do one more. And then we have the 9. What I kind of see when I'm looking at these cards is that there's someone in your life, or someone coming into your life, that has had a similar past in the area of a romantic relationship, where they were exhausted from maybe something like, abuse of some sort, verbal or mental or physical or whatever, but just overall exhaustion from drama is what I'm getting. So I feel like you and this special person that might be coming into your life, or someone who recently entered your life, or it could be someone you've been with for a long time, and this week is just kind of bringing up the greatness of this partnership, is that you both escaped the drama and what's the word I'm looking for? The unknown, like the wackiness, the unpredictability. That's the word I was looking for. The unpredictability of a former relationship that drove you crazy, and that drove your partner crazy, or your future partner crazy. You have that in common. So not wanting that is definitely a good place to start. Okay, so you're both kind of starting from this 9 of Wands place, where you've fought the battles, you've hopefully gotten rid of a lot of that baggage, you've dealt with issues, you've let go of the past, you've let go of the problems and the drama, and you're both kind of getting your feet back on the ground and feeling stronger and more sure of what you want and don't want in a relationship. And that's like a really solid base for this romantic relationship for you. So again, it could be somebody that's coming in, this week or within the next couple of weeks, or it could be someone that's in your life right now. This is just validating that it's a really good partnership. We have 4 of Swords with the 7. We'll do one more. Let's see. And Justice. I feel like this is kind of saying, if there's something you're working on, like on the side, a side business or a hobby or some creative endeavor on the side, this week you might want to kind of just let it be. Give it a rest for a while and then get back to it maybe early next week, because I feel like a break from this extra thing is going to do you good. Hopefully that makes sense. But taking a little bit of a break from the extra stuff is going to do you a lot of good. It's going to preserve your energy. Then when you go back to it in like a week or so, it's going to feel fresh and new, and you'll look at the whole thing with a different set of eyes, so to speak. So we have I follow my inner guidance. We have the Rose Goddess. So for you, it has to do with following your heart. It has to do with a relationship coming in. It has to do with having fun, but also moving towards a place of emotional and mental balance that you've worked for. You've worked past, again, a lot of drama from the past. And I feel like this week, it's almost like I'm getting this feeling of like a sigh of relief, like you can finally take a breather after doing all this work, right? And you happen to be maybe sharing those moments with someone special, okay? All right, let's roll some dice. All right, we have number 5 coming up. Interestingly, for me, 5 usually has to do with money, and we have some kind of something paying off here right in the middle, an investment or something like that. But pay attention to those 5s. We have Capricorn. Whoops, let's see. There we go. All right, and we have Aquarius, okay? So for you, we do have the water energy of the Rose Goddess and then following your guidance, but there's also that Capricorn earth energy. Kind of like, I think I can make it, I can do it. But also the looking to the further future abilities that I attribute to Aquarius energy. So there's a lot going on. I hope some of that resonated for you, Group 2. I hope you have a great week. Bye. Hello, Group 3. How are you? So let's see what your first card is for this week. So for you, we have I speak with sincerity. So this week, you want to make sure that you are speaking with sincerity, speaking your truth, and being honest. Let's also draw a card from my deck and see what else I can tell you, Group 3. All right, I like this one. It is brown. Excuse me. Earth, foundation, and seeds. So I'm actually going to take the booklet here and read just the first part of it. There we go. The affiliated crystal is the smoky quartz. The affiliated flower is the brown leucanthus. Keywords are earth, foundation, and seeds. Specific meanings: it's time to get grounded and be in the present moment. Start at the beginning, at the foundation or core, and build up from there. Plan for the future by planting the seeds right now. Okay? So it's all about planting the seeds right now. It's also about getting grounded. All right. So let's see what else I can tell you with the tarot. All right, group 3. So we have King of Wands, Justice, Chariot, the Nine of Swords, and the Sun. Okay, all right. So let's take a look at that King of Wands with the Ace and Temperance. All right, so for some of you, this King of Wands is representing a love interest, a relationship that is reaching a point of balance, or possibly even some kind of agreement made after a little bit of a conflict or a period where you were butting heads or not getting along. This would be a peaceful relationship throughout the week, something you've been maybe wishing for or wanting. Also, true love, soulmate energy is what I get from Ace of Cups. Not all readers do, but for me personally, that's just what I get. And so this King of Wands could be a soulmate that is helping to calm you down this week and keep you calm and keep you feeling comfortable, right? Safe, secure, comfortable, grounded. And I feel that there are some things shared between you this week. And that's where the speaking with sincerity comes in. First, you're getting grounded. You're getting balanced and grounded and stable, physically, mentally, and spiritually. And then you are sharing with each other. There's a lot of give and take in the relationship, and there is a sense of equality, reciprocity, balance, understanding, and what do they say? Listening to understand. You're both kind of listening to understand what the other's saying. So I feel like you're getting a lot of things out in the open in your relationship this week. Now, if this is not a love interest, if you're single, this might be indicating somebody coming in as a possible soul connection, as a possible romantic connection, but it might be just a soul sister or a soul brother who you are sharing things with, and you feel like you've known each other forever, which you probably have known each other quite a while. If you're a soul sister or brother, then you're soulmates, so to speak, from different lifetimes. So yeah, that either way, whatever it is, this is a good relationship. This is a good connection with a person who is going to listen and understand what you're saying, and you're going to do the same for them. So it's a very beneficial give and take type of a relationship. We have Justice, we have the Chariot. Okay. Yeah, with these cards, oh wow, the Empress too. I just feel like that balance theme is just repeating. We've got Temperance, we've got Justice, which is balance, and the Emperor and the Empress, which are facing each other. So it's telling me that, especially if you are in a relationship, there is balance between you. There is harmony in this relationship. It is almost perfect balance. But also, there is a balancing within yourself. So not only are you getting grounded and feeling grounded, but you're feeling very balanced and very comfortable with recognizing both your masculine, in quotes, type energy and your, quote, feminine type energy, right? You're feeling good about recognizing all the different facets of you. You know, like, maybe back in the day or when you were young, you were taught to not do that because you need to act like a girl or a boy or whatever. That's gone this week and forevermore, probably. That's just gone. You just feel like yourself. You're embracing all aspects of yourself, and you're feeling very balanced and comfortable and grounded. Now we have the Nine of Swords. It is a card of sometimes fear or worry. Let's see what this is all about. Yeah, I feel like you are worried about money, exceptionally worried about money this week. And it is not founded in any semblance of truth, okay? So you need to let that go. You need to shed those worries, because no one's going to steal your money. No one's going to take your money away. You're not going to be destitute. You're going to be just fine. And if you let those worries overtake you or eat you up inside, it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be good for you physically, especially, also energetically. But again, from my perspective, if this makes sense to you, then I am speaking to you that this is unfounded. You will be fine. And again, we are reminded of the feeling grounded and secure and safe with the brown card here. Knowing that whatever happens, you will be provided for. The earth provides, and you will be and remain stable, steady, grounded, and okay. And stable and steady also includes financial, right? So try not to let this worry or fear consume you. And then, of course, as we move towards the weekend, we've got the sun, which is joy, happiness, youthfulness, play, bright lights, bright light energy, excuse me, is what I meant to say. All right, Seven of Wands and then the Knight of Cups. We've got, I don't know, I'm not getting the normal meanings of these cards. I just feel like there's a lot of activity for you this weekend. I feel like it's a lot of joyful activity where you're doing a lot with other people that you care about. We also have Page of Swords here. I feel like there's a lot of communication happening back and forth. There's a lot of movement. Maybe you are traveling a little ways to go to some kind of a party for the holiday, or you're meeting up with friends. And there's a lot of conversation happening. I'm getting a lot of communication over the weekend, but it's jovial, it's happy, it's joyful, and it's very nourishing for your soul, because it's bringing you joy. You know, it's bringing you that sunshine, sun energy. So let's roll some dice for you and see what else I can tell you, group 3. All right, so we have number 12 is going to be relevant, so pay attention to number 12. For me, it can be a number of having enough, which interestingly, you know, I talked about this fear of being in lack or losing money, etc. This is a number of having enough. We also have Aries energy, and we have Virgo energy. So fire, and not surprising, we have earth energy. And the first card was the King of Wands. There's the fire, and the brown would be earth, earthy energy. So a lot of fire and earth energy, which basically kind of indicates, again, security and stability, but also fire energy, which is uplifting, motivating, fun energy, connections, lots of communication, and a lot going on, but it's all good stuff. It's like being busy, but it's a good kind of busy. It's not a stressful kind of busy. It's a good kind of busy. Working with other people is kind of what I'm getting as well. But yeah, the first card says I speak with sincerity. So I think for that, it's just kind of telling you to speak from the heart. If also, I was getting something psychically, if you run into someone at the store and you love their hair or their dress, tell them, I feel like this week it's going to make a difference in that person's life. Or maybe you'll want to do that several times. You know, let's say you're at the grocery store and you run into someone and you love their hair or dress. Just tell them, hey, I love your hair, and that's it. Then they say thank you and you go your separate ways, and that might make their day. Okay? And that's kind of a good thing that anyone can do, really. But it's kind of coming through as something specific for you, group 3. So just keep that in mind, because some people around you might need that. It might be very important in some small way that we can't even fathom, right? But yeah, tap into that Virgo grounding energy, that peace, calm, home, beauty energy, and tap into that Aries energy, that go-getter energy, when you're striving for little goals this week, all right? Okay, hope this helps you, and I hope you have a great week. Bye. Hey, I wanted to let you know that my deck is on sale from now until probably the end of the year. It is 40% off. So the cost for you in the USA will be $33 plus tax, and that includes shipping because it's free shipping within the USA. So let's take a look at my Color Goddess casting cards. You can find them in my Etsy shop. Hard box with a lid, of course. They are edged in copper, a matte copper. They are matte and very, very soft. There are 47 cards. They are all different colors. Each card features a goddess, the color, 3 keywords, the door, and some feature a zodiac sign and a chakra, as well as other little symbols and emblems, etc. in the image. And it comes with a booklet, a little booklet, very easy to understand. They're alphabetized. Let's say we draw Burgundy Goddess. You just go to B, and here she is. Affiliated crystal, red spinel, or affiliated flowers, the cushion mom. The chakra is the root chakra, yang energy. It's got the keywords, specific meanings, and then over here is just a little kind of a tale about the Burgundy Goddess and about this door that you are walking through. So enjoy my deck for 40% off, and you can find that in my Etsy shop. Thanks.